Okay, let's see how this works. Got a radish pod thing. Maybe I should do distance. Yes, I'm a messy dude. Deal with it. It's my mess. None of your fucking problem. Here's a radish pod. As I like to do. Just break up the tip. And then find the widest part of it. This is the slimmest, widest. And then pinch it in a little bit. You see here, it just cracks open in the middle. And then you could either twist a little bit, it varies a little bit, but usually it's just as you see it here, and you want to gently take the last part like this so they don't pop in all directions. Now if you were to be having a piece of paper under, I forgot to put that, but I think that's what I'll do. You'll simply, I'm a bit clumsy here. You'll simply just tap them off, shake them a little bit like this. You lift the paper and then you put it in your little seed thingy, which in this case is an old pill glass of type. So yeah, easy does it. And then you can just fill up your little container here with these little husks, and eventually you will have more seeds than you can count. You will also be so sick and tired of doing this, I imagine, unless you for some reason enjoy this particularly well. But come next season, you can throw these seeds around indiscriminately and keep harvesting continuously as you keep thinning and eating, and then eventually those you don't care to do anything with will make these pods for you yet another round. You can also do this because they are such small plants, and you can grow these indoors. Now, I would not recommend you try to make seed pods indoors, and the reason for that is because you would require pollination. And the instant you introduce the need for pollination in indoor growing, that means you are inducing a form of labor that you might as well spare yourself until the actual outdoor growing season begins. But since these radishes have such a quick growing cycle and they're mostly eaten long before they go into flowering, they're actually kind of ideal for mixing in with miscellaneous other indoor growing projects that you have. Let's say you have a bucket like I have over there. If you do grow stuff in buckets like I do, there's going to be a lot of time where I should fix this. A lot of time where the soil is simply not going to be used, because the main plant that you're growing has simply not managed to occupy it. So meanwhile, you can have these fast-growing little buggers, and have yourself some snacks while you're growing. Have a little bit of that garden joy during the cold, dark, and often boring winter months. And so you get a lot of light with the indoor growing as well. So if you're one of those people who are affected by seasonal depression, you may actually want to consider indoor growing as a hobby, even though you do not grow outdoors. To which the most pleasurable ones are easy crops like this. Let's see, is this gonna work? No. Thought I would have a one-hand solution for it, but you see there's still plenty inside. Didn't really turn out that easier. I was actually going to pick shrooms, but then I realized now I have so much of this. I might as well get started with that today, and then I'll pick my shrooms tomorrow, since there will be more rain for them to grow. Yeah, guess I should cut it. Have a nice day.